What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well this evening and having a good one. So I've just finally waited for the washing machine to finish so I can do my video. It just went on forever. So I tried to do my last take of this video and the washing machine was just so loud I couldn't do it. Then the dryer started going and I couldn't do that either. So anyway, this is the Klein Tradesman's Pro rolling tool organizer. And there's not many videos done on this, at least not many decent ones anyway. So I decided that I'm going to do a video on it. I've had this bag a while. It's well used, well worn in, and I think it's worthy of a video, and I think you're going to like this bag. So let's start off then. First of all, the best thing about this bag are these wheels, okay? They've got big, chunky wheels on it, and that's brilliant, because you can roll them up steps, you can roll them down curbs, you can roll them everywhere, and they just bounce up things, and they're just absolutely great, they carry the weight, they don't feel like they're going to fall off. And the other thing about them is, like you have like those little tiny plastic wheels on things, and they just kind of bounce back and forth, and they twist your wrist and hurt your wrist, You don't get none of that with this Klein organizer. And look at that, look, see how well built it is on there, see, that's all good, So, I mean, the bad things about it. So, I've got a few broken bits on it. So, check this out. I have got a broken zip there. That's not broken per se. It's just kind of, broke. It's broke. So, that's broke there. It still works as a zip, though. It still works. I just don't tend to use it. So, it's got a little bit stiff, perhaps, now age. This has gone, perhaps a little bit stiffer. Needs a little bit of oiling, but it works, it's good. And the other thing is, it's got like this metal sort of framing inside it to keep it all really strong, and so you can put stuff on top of it. And that's kind of like, I don't know if you can see that, it's just kind of starting to poke through a little bit there. But apart from that, we're all good. We're all good. This isn't a rip, this is just to protect my secret identity, because I don't want people knowing who I am. Otherwise you'd be like really starstruck. So I don't want that. I don't want any followers for that. I want it to be all about the tools, okay? Right, so this is the bag then, okay? Now, what I want to do with this video, is kind of show you a little bit about the bag, what it does, and show you like what I keep in this. I'm not going to go into any details about this bag. I'm just going to go into what I keep in it. So, no. I am going to go into details about the bag. I'm not going to go into any details about what I keep in it. That's the right way around, okay? I do have another Klein bag as well, so I'm used to Klein bags. Like Klein bags, love Klein bags. Not going to go into this one today. This is for another day, so you'll have to wait and see for that one. Okay, but this guy. Okay, so let's start at the front then, So it's made in this like 600D ballistic weave, which Klein bang on about. That it's like this super water repellent stuff that stops your tools getting all wet and stuff, which is great because there's nothing worse than having rusty tools because they've gone all full of condensation and stuff while you're in your van. That just sucks, doesn't it, to come out and your tools are all rusty. Your expensive fancy tools are rusty. That's not good. Okay, so it's made in this 600D ballistic weave. Keeps all the water off. Now, one thing I like about this, one thing you'll notice on a bag like this, it's got no tape measure holder. And that's a good thing. And I'll tell you why, because everything's kept inside the bag. There's nothing left on the outside to fall off, so lose it. There's just, you're not going to lose anything on this bag. You're not going to get anything soaked on this bag, apart from this front pocket here. And the washing machine's kicked on again. What is that all about? It's just like trying to interrupt my video, isn't it? I think we're going to have to soldier through. I don't know why it's doing that. It's supposed to have finished. Oh well. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is a bit broken too, the stitching on here, because I've rammed too much stuff in it. It's supposed to be 2 pockets, but it's not. But anyway, I don't care about this. I just keep my head torch in there and the little intruder arm thingy there. So I keep that in there. That's the only thing that's exposed to any element, so that's great. It's got these D-rings on you if you want to put like your tape loops or whatever on here, whatever you want to add on you, some glove clips, and like I don't really use them because again it's just something on the outside of the bag which I ain't going to use. Okay, now major downer on this bag for all you Vito Pro Pack fans. Okay, this thing is like 237 quid. That's like $311 for all you Americans out there. That's going to hurt anyone's wallet. I mean, $311, 237 quid. That's just not cool. But it does have one big advantage over Vito Pro Pack's roll-in tool bags, and that's the fact that Vito Pro Pack don't have any roll-in tool bags. So this has no competitors. So yeah, this is your top of the range Vito Pro Pack Tech Pack or something like that. You're not going to get as much in as you will in here, and it's got no wheels. So that's the problem with Vito. Everything they offer, you have to carry, and it's heavy. You know, an XXLF full of stuff, that's a heavy bag. This is unapologetically heavy as heck, but you got wheels, and they're good wheels. You know, this is uncomfortable to lift. You know, lifting this out of your van, it's not nice, okay? It's not a comfy thing to lift, okay? And if it falls out of your van on you, it hurts. But you got wheels, and that is one thing Vito have missed a trick with. They have no rolling tool bags, okay? Now, I've never had Vito to compare to this, you know. If Vito are listening and they would like to send me any, I will be more than happy to review them, but because of that, at the moment, I've stuck with the Kleins. Okay, on top, you've got some really strong, good handles on there, and, you know, you can lift the weight with those handles. Not sure you'd want to, but, you know, it's all pretty, you know, it's all strong. Doesn't feel like it's going to break. On the back, you've got, look at all this. All bolted, held together nicely. Scratched to bits also. We bounced up things. But it's all solidly held together. It's a bit too heavy to turn over at the moment. Proper grip on your tyres with some nice filth all putting into it. These bounce nicely. This all works well. And the bottom is solid plastic, even though it doesn't look like it, because it's covered in this weave again. For the waterproofness, it's all solid plastic on the bottom. So, you know, it's robust, it's well built, and, you know, it does feel expensive. Okay, now, it ain't made in America. It's not made in America. I don't know if it's made in, like, China or Mexico, Morocco, but it ain't made in America. Wales? Don't think it's made in Wales either. A lot of the Klein representatives are Welsh, but no, it's not made in Wales. And I don't care about that. I don't care that it's not made in America, because, you know what, I'm sick of watching these videos on YouTube where they've got some people banging on like, oh, this tool bag's made in America, that's what makes it really cool, it's made in America. You know, and they're like, you know, they're comparing it to a German tool, and they're like, yeah, literally the German tool is better in every way, but don't matter because it's made in America, so this is better. I mean, what the heck's that all about? I mean, that don't mean anything to me, made in America, because, I mean, let's be honest, yeah? You compare a Cadillac, for example, to a Mercedes. Well, that ain't going to go well for the Americans at all, is it? Let's be honest, that's not going to go well at all. I mean, have you seen American cars? They are junk. So hopefully, and they are, I'm not going to say, the tools are better. Yeah, they do make good tools. Klein tools, I'm a big fan of. They are really good. But all this made in America nonsense, I don't buy that. Other side as well, you know, if you compare, let's be British about this. If you want to compare a Cadillac Escalade to a Range Rover, that ain't going to go well either, is it? Yeah. Even though a Range Rover is kind of German, but oh well, never mind. Well, anyway, right, so now I'm going to show you exactly what you can fit in this bag. I'm going to show you everything I got in this bag. Front pocket, head torch, alarm magnet thing. Okay, it's got this front pocket on it. Okay. Trying to reveal my identity. Alright, it's got this front pocket on it. Okay, big front pocket. It's got a lot of stuff in it. What have I got here? I've got a. It's kind of a mess, isn't it? Got a multimeter. Got some roll plugs, many roll plugs, which seem to have burst asunder. Roll plugs. Tape measure. I like this one. Look, see, green, bright green. Tape measure. It's very Hulk, isn't it? We have a plasterboard saw, jab saw, sheetrock saw, whatever you want to call it. One of them. Got a little bag full of stuff. We have side cutters. Shouldn't check them. Nice Nipex ones actually. Just place them gently. Right, we have some smaller, sort of rebranded Weeha side cutter things. We have more roll plugs. We have little Chinese snippy things. We have some NWS wire strippers. Most of my nice hand tools, by the way, I keep in this one. So these are just sort of like spares in case I need anything. So I can take this bag into a job site, and, you know, I'm not going to have to keep going back and forth to, you know, to different bags. Got some safety glasses, which I'm really not going to be able to see through them. I look at the state of them. Bully bully, bully, bully. I've got a zip tie puller, or a cable tie puller, metal one, and I've no idea how to use that. No idea at all. Punch down tool and a Yokari stripper, which I've never used. I just had this given me from work, and I just don't get it. I don't know how to use it. Just use my cutters. So yeah. Anyway, so we can see these really nice strong pockets, strong sort of, it's all sort of nice strong material in there. So, you know, and it's got these nice little flaps to hold it there so it doesn't actually land in the dirt. So yeah, that's all nicely done in there. So yeah, and the zips are nice quality as well. Cat. Anyway, moving on from the cat. Right, now to unzip. Now this is the main pocket, okay? So it's more deep than wide, okay? But you can still fit quite a lot of stuff in here, yeah? So we've got dual torch. We've got a bendy magnety thing, Draper Expert, one of them. We've got a ratcheting conduit cutter. We have some metal drill bits. We have some Erbauer drill bits. Now, don't worry if you're thinking, oh, I can't see any of the tools. Okay, don't worry about it. As I say, I'm just showing you what's in here. This is just to show you what you can put in the bag. Yeah, we'll get to it later. We have a impact driver. We have a Stanley hammer. We have some Milwaukee bits set. Now I will say something about these. These are utter junk. These things are. They're really expensive, okay? And they boast like, oh yeah, 30 times extra life and all this, and you know, and they're just, I mean, all the ones missing out of there, yeah, is because they broke. Point in fact there. And look how rounded that is. Just rubbish. In my opinion, don't buy these. Combi drill. I'm just pressing the button so you know it's a real drill. It's not like a pretend one. It's a combi drill. Oh, the big, it's a huge SDS drill. Klein fish tape puller. Fish tape puller. Fish tape. Klein fish tape. Erbauer bits. Now I keep this little tub in here full of goodies. It's got like my, it's got like my little saw in it, and my, mole grips and other stuff. This is one thing I keep in it, my Bashi driver, and I clearly label this, okay, because that way I don't have people taking my like Wearer and Klein screwdrivers and whacking them with hammers and stuff. So I clearly label this is the Bashi driver. This is to be used if you want to smash anything up. Okay. I have a stud chaser. We have plethora of screwdrivers. The washing machine again. What is going on? It's just like coming on for no reason. See, that's a lot of screwdrivers. So we've got a lot of them in there. Keep these pockets in here. We've got some Nipex concrete nips. We've got some crimpers for CCTV. Got some no, it's not. That's a lie. That is a straight through. That is a through crimps for normal crimps. That's a CCTV crimpers. Some cheapy RJ45 crimpers. Got some stripping tools. We've got top of the line scissors, insulated. These are my bestest ones. IKEA, nice. Got some little mini sort of Nipexy Cobra style Fatmax Stanley things. Rubbishy chisel, which has had the life beaten out of it. See, now, this is the thing, see, about, even though that Bashi driver, I don't tend to beat on my screwdrivers. I mean, just buy yourself a cheap chisel. This is cheap as anything, and it's lasted ages. And you can see it's absolutely battered, but, you know, it just works. Rat tail file. we have a plethora of ratcheting spanners, and we have a crescent wrenchy thing, and we have another spanner, and that's about it. And we've got some filth. Nice filth in the bottom. So yeah, it's nice and deep, you know, you see it's looking deep. And these pockets here, again, good strong pockets, and they go right to the bottom. So they go from here all the way down to here. So they're really good for long tools like, you know, that file and screwdrivers and stuff, and it doesn't poke out the top. So you can see, you can get a heck of a lot of tools in there. So it's really quite a good bag, isn't it? Oh, and a little dumpy driver. So yeah, so here's it. You can get a heck of a lot of tools in this bag. Good strong zips on it, and you know it has served me well. I like it. I would rate it. I would give this a definite thumbs up. So this is the Klein tools. Stupidly expensive, but very useful, and hopefully will last for years to come. Rolling organizer tool bag. Oh, and we've forgotten the side pockets. So in here, you can see as well, just got some tape, pins, marksman, step drill, and we've got an electric tape measure on the side here. So yeah, laser tape measure. So yeah, all this, see how deep it is now, can you? All this goes in this bag, very heavy, but you can pull it around and it's all good.